here at Sanaa in Disney's Animal Kingdom Kidani Village to check out some new menu items. There's more than one plant-based item available now, so we're going to check them all out and let you know if it's worth a visit over to Sanaa. One of my favorites. I think you should come anyway for the bread service and samosas alone, but we're going to check it all out. Stay with us. Located in the Kidani Village section of Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, Sanaa is the only restaurant in this part of the resort, but also worth visiting even if you're staying in the Jumbo House or not staying there at all and you just want to drive over and have some great food. I've often said that I could live for the rest of my life on Sanaa bread service and samosas, and I've definitely not changed my statement on that. For the bread service, you can request an allergy and vegan-friendly type of bread, and all of the accompaniments are vegan except for the cucumber raita, which you can switch out if you're with all vegans at the table. So you can have all vegan accompaniments and just have a grand old time with your bread service. We always take time to order the samosas, even if we know we're going to be stuffed, because they're just so good. Worth a visit alone for just the bread and samosas. But now we have even more delicious vegan options to try. There's also a salad sampler, which I did not get during this visit, but you can check it out on the menu. I, again, chose to fill up on samosas instead. One of the first new entrees is the Zanzibari vegetable curry, and this is available just vegan as is, or if you have other people with you, you can add a different type of protein on with it. And it's served with seasonal vegetables and fragrant rice. It is basmati rice. This new curry was absolutely delicious. It's a coconut milk-based curry, which made it slightly sweet, but it was still savory with curry seasonings and was just absolutely delicious. Some of the vegetables included were carrots, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, some yucca in there, I believe, pearl onions, pickled onions, lima beans, and probably more that I'm missing, but it was just so good. Served on basmati rice, and it's pretty close to a perfect meal for me. I just love those flavors. Also available now are two new options in the Harvest poikie inspired dish, which I looked up and apparently it's pronounced poikie in South Africa, so if I got that wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments. Basically, that's the type of dish that you're cooking it in, so they just are naming it, being inspired by it. That's how they're cooking these entrees. There's now two new harvest options, which you get to choose two, and then it comes with the basmati rice as well. The two new harvest options are the Rajma Masala and the Sukuma Wiki, which hopefully I'm saying those right as well. Also available are the chickpea wat and lentil dal as options. And the chickpea wat is usually my go-to. It has flavors that remind me of Christmas. I believe there's nutmeg in there. And I also always love the lentil dal. It's usually what I order when I go to get Indian food. But I was excited to try these new flavors as well. They are not the most photogenic, I will give them that, but that sometimes happens with vegan food, and honestly, the least attractive things are sometimes the most delicious. In this case, the Raina Masala is red kidney beans with masala spices. They're cooked perfectly, the flavors are delicious, and I really enjoyed them and would definitely order them again. If you like the same flavor profile that's in like a samosa, it's a similar set of spices in there. The Sukuma Wiki are collard greens cooked in a broth with tomatoes and onions. Now, technically, I'm a Southern girl born in Virginia. My dad was Southern. He grew up in Ocala. I'd often go to my cousins or aunts and uncles and get served collard greens, and it was just never my thing. I never took to them. I did not enjoy them, and I always blamed it on being raised in Massachusetts. But these collard greens are absolutely delicious. The broth itself is like a flavorful soup and has the same type of East African spices that I love here at Sanaa. I would definitely order this again, and for me to say that is a lot, I think, because, again, never a fan of collard greens. My husband also got the chickpea wat with his entree, so I was able to snag a few bites of that too. And it'll be hard for me to decide which entree to get on future visits because I really liked both of these new options a lot. We also got the plant-based dessert to show you all. It's called kheer, which is an Indian rice pudding, and here it's coconut rice pudding. It's usually made with milk, rice, and sugar, so it's coconut milk in this case. And it comes with cashew streusel and saffron poached fruit. I grew up in New England, again, like I said, so I had a ton of tapioca and rice puddings growing up. I don't know if that was a regional thing or not, but I'm used to this kind of dessert and I actually enjoy it. It's right up my alley, but I know a lot of people aren't fans of like rice pudding-ish desserts. So keep that in mind. You might not want to get this one if you aren't. The fruit mostly seemed to be raisins and golden raisins, and then the cashew streusel was really a good texture on top, and some drizzle, which I think was mango flavored, but it does not say on there. Again, it was delicious, and I would definitely order that as well. Overall, Sanaa remains one of my absolute favorite hidden gems. It's always a go-to for celebratory dinners or lunches where we don't want to be all fancy and we know we'll all get something we love. And you get to visit and see animals from the windows or walk outside to see them too if you're here in the daytime. These new additions are worth checking out, and my advice is to go with friends so you can all try each other's dishes. Let me know what your favorite dish is at Sanaa in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. And subscribe for more vegan Disney food finds, your plant-based guide to the magic. Thanks so much for watching.